What's up, guys?
There's a kid screaming in the background.
Today we are going to, yeah,
just in case. You all hear a kid screaming in the background.
it's not us.
Well, you maybe, but...
Stupid. So, yeah, so today we're going to suffer in the grueling heat and do a bunch of things to Caesar's dope-ass RCF, which we'll walk over into a moment. First thing we're going to do today is the front lip. So let's go take a look. Walk down the driveway into the heat, into the abyss. Our FC chillin', other things chillin', Z32 chillin'. Oh, that oxidation is killing me, dude. Cabbage. Hey. Okay. So this is Caesar's dope-ass Lexus Rcf. We've already done some work to this car. If you guys are interested in taking a look, so far we have done. Oh, you did the brake caliper decals, yes, which is good. We did the Work Emotion ZR10s. We did
which have been updated with a red lip.
Yes, they have. The RR Racing front emblem. We did the Silver's Racing coilovers. RR Racing front upper camber arms
and rear camber arms,
and SPC rear camber arms,
yep.
A MagnaFlow exhaust, Maxton Design rear diffuser, and RR Racing carbon fiber spoiler.
Yes.
Quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah.
Today we're going to complete the ground effects. In another video we will be installing the side splitters, but we are going to be finally throwing a front lip on this. The reason why it took us so long to get it is because they make two different front lips for the RC. One is for the RC350 and the other is for the RCF. So make sure you guys just double check that you guys are...
Well, fun fact, he did check and he had ordered the right lip. They sent the wrong lip.
Well, shame on you, Maxton Design. Shame on you.
Either way.
Today we'll be installing a Maxton Design front lip.
No, I think you got the RR lip.
Oh.
Yeah, the box is all the way up there. We'll
figure it out.
We'll look at it and you'll see it.
Yeah, because Maxton was the one that we ordered before.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is going to be pretty straightforward. We're going to get the car up in the air and then we'll show you how to get it on.
Well, actually, real quick, we are going to take the bumper off on this too, which will mount the lip when the bumper's off, because Caesar would like this to be fixed as best it can. So just a little gap on this side. So we're going to pop the bumper, see what's going on here, put the lip on, and then shove it all back on.
Perfect. Okay, so since we are realigning the bumper, we have gone ahead and removed what basically is a radiator air diversion panel from the top of the bumper. It now sits here. That's all just clips.
Yeah.
So now we're down to 10 mils.
No, they're out. Well, I mean, so the other thing is there's 1, 2 clips, 1, 2 clips. There's supposed to be more bolts. There was only one here. I think that's okay. There's supposed to be 1, 2, 3. 10 mils.
That reminds me.
Huh.
So as we were saying, there's supposed to be bolts here and here.
No, just one.
Just one.
And then here, right there, I think, and then like right here. There was one bolt here.
Yeah.
But not here or there.
Yeah.
So we'll try to grab some 10 mils and throw them in, as long as there's a bracket piece there, and we can just bolt that in right there. We'll put that back together correctly. Now you have a bolt in each little corner spot up in here, right in there.
Careful, don't get your hand dirty. Bro.
Anyways,
it's brand new.
Up in there. I know, it's sick. I love it. But like, come on, we gotta point at stuff. I'll clean it. It's just a little dirty.
It's like a Mickey Mouse hand.
I know, right? And then there's gonna be a bunch of 10 mils all under the bottom.
We should modify it so it's a shocker.
That's very 2007 of you.
It's also very like childish of me.
So anyways, bolts there, bolts down across the bottom of the bumper. We are going to get those, and then we're hoping to not have to lift the car, basically.
Yeah, that's the ideal.
Yeah.
We really don't want to, because if you guys own this car, you know, it's heavy as heck.
Also, it's hot.
It's very hot. We don't want to lift the carb.
And if it's you know, it is that heavy when you try to grab the front frame, and I'm not doing it, he's doing it. So I agree. I don't want him to do it either.
Yeah.
Because that's terrible.
Yeah.
Anyways, so this is a part. We'll get those bolts. We'll get the bottom bolts, and then this bumper should just pop off.
Boom. Okay, so the bumper is off. It's just a combination of tabs on the front, a couple 10s, and then there's a 10mm / Phillips head bolts that are in the fender liner. You can just turn the wheel each direction to access those, so you don't have to lift the car up in the air. We have the front bumper off. It is here. We're going to unbox the lip in a moment, but
we're going to repair some tabs.
We
Or
are
just try to.
Yeah. We figured out that this bracket right here is probably the culprit for why this bumper was misaligned over here. This bolt that goes inside here was loose, so we tightened that up. We'll see if it makes a difference. It probably will. Hopefully. It felt like the bracket was off by 3/4 of a centimeter, and I think I got about a 1/2 centimeter of movement. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. No, I think that should help it. There's honestly not a lot you can always do with plastic bumpers like this when they have these types of systems that just kind of pop in, because that's what these do, is they just pop in place. We're doing what we can, but that's kind of about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see. All right. We have pulled the RR Racing front lip out of the box. It is
sick.
Pretty nice. So it looks like it's I like that the resin is reinforced at the seam. I had an issue with my Jay's Racing front splitter where it wasn't reinforced and it would blow up from the back pressure.
Makes sense. But this is reinforced, so it won't do that?
Yeah, looks like it's part carbon, part fiberglass. Because it's definitely fiberglass right here.
Yeah, of course.
And then it's carbon where it counts. But this looks nice.
Your carbon where it counts? No, no idea.
I am carbon where
Carbon woven titanium, like a Pagani? Titanium. Okay, so real quick, before we put that on, we did have to fix a couple little tabbies here, which we did with, actually it's right here on the ground, this cute little plastic welt kit that I bought on Amazon for like 40 bucks. Fantastic deal. We'll link it somewhere.
Yep.
But yeah, so we fixed the little tabs there, and yeah. Now you go ahead and line that up.
We'll have to flip the bumper around to get this on, of course.
Okay, yeah. Because obviously it's
yeah, let's flip the bumper. Whew. Okay, so we already showed you guys the huh?
You had the ears. Yeah.
Woo!
There you go.
It is pretty hot out here today, guys. It's probably like 95 in this driveway. Not really a lot of breeze. We do have a fan, but we turned it off so that we could not be yelling. Anyways, this RR Racing front lip, the way that it comes, it's very nice construction. That being said, the
not
holes,
very nice mounting.
The holes are pre-drilled on the top side of the lip where it mates to the bumper, but you can't mark and drill the holes that you need to drill into the bumper itself without actually just drilling holes into the bottom side of the lip. So unfortunately we came in from the top of the lip while it was off the bumper, of course, and then we just went through and pushed through to the bottom, and then from there we worked in from the sides to make sure that the ends were flush here, so that we made sure that we drilled the right spot here, and then worked our way up, because it actually it's kind of subjective where the lip kind of mounts flush. Like there's multiple places where it kind of sits flush.
Well, real quick here, I do think that these two lower bolts we put in are supposed to line up to the factory clip points, but thinking they're supposed to doesn't mean they're supposed to.
Yeah,
because they didn't reach far enough in.
Also, are those plastic clips that you pulled out of there?
Yes, those are plastic.
That means we're not going to be able to get them in, because there's going to be too much space.
We can cut a high side off of it and slide it in.
Yeah.
So it has like a flat edge, you know what I mean?
I suppose so.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think they were supposed to line up, but you can even tell by looking at how deep like this is and how not deep this is, that it's not gonna.
Just so you guys have a reference.
Yeah.
This is kind of where, and then if you guys want to see the other side, you can see like where we kind of drilled. And then this side actually had like a little bit more clearance. We actually were able to kind of put it right in between the tab. So it's definitely like, it's interesting. It's not like consistent. But that being said, when you are tightening down the lip, the lip didn't come with hardware. It did come with double stick tape, but we had this hardware left over from a Maxton Design front lip, and it was actually great hardware. We'd recommend something like this.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, maybe an Allen key locking nut combo with some washers. So we did one washer on the bolt side, one washer on the nut side, came in with the bolt going up and the nut on the back. Make sure that when you're tightening down, you don't rotate the bolt, you rotate the nut. Because if you rotate the bolt, you may kind of compromise the integrity of this fiberglass.
Yeah, the corners aren't super thick, and because the fiberglass has some highs and some lows, when you tighten it down, you might hear it kind of crack against it.
Yeah.
There's not a lot you can do about that. Just don't go hard, basically.
Yeah.
It's nice that we have locking nuts because they won't loosen with time. So.
Yeah. So we technically didn't even have to really kind of tighten it down. Those locking nuts will stay in place.
Also, that's not going anywhere.
That's not going anywhere.
That means they'll stay forever. But
Hopefully
it is a nice lip overall. Like, I think it looks really good. Once we get it on the car, you know, we'll obviously be able to really see it.
Oh, something else to mention. The lip did come with 3M, a strip of 3M. But we didn't find that it made any sense to mount it because there's areas that are kind of flush, but like if you look at the center here,
there's a little gap.
There's gap.
And you would see it.
And the hardware also, kind of the way that it mounts, if you make sure that you have a nut and bolt combo,
like
it really shouldn't go anywhere.
This is solid. And like, I don't see any reason to use it, honestly. So I would just nut bolt, move on with your life.
Yeah, because what is that, 7? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good spread right there.
Well, it's 7. It's mounted in decent intervals. You know what I mean? Like the gap between.
Yeah.
Is enough. So yeah, I really wouldn't worry about having to double side tape it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it were me, I would have put one here and one here, like this, as opposed to one in the center. Because.
Oh, you mean when they like designed it?
Yeah.
Put 2 here. Yeah. No, I can see that.
And I don't think that there's anything on the bottom side of this bumper that keeps you from being able to do that. Not really. So
no, not particularly.
I would have done that personally, but
yeah,
you know,
no, that's fair. I can agree with that. But still, honestly, like it's solid on there. I don't expect it to go anywhere. You're never gonna see these little holes ever.
Yeah, no, and no one's getting
well, especially if you're lowered like this car is. Like, you're never going to see those.
Yeah, exactly.
So, it's not something I'd really worry about. It's on there.
Yep.
So we're gonna slam this bumper back on the car. Kind of go from there.
Yep.
Yep.
So maybe we'll do something along the lines of like, and that definitely took a lot longer for us than it would for you. The majority of the pain that was caused by putting this front bumper on was this bracket, which is needs to be replaced. That's not fitting as tightly as it should.
Yeah, the plastic is a little splayed out, so because of that it won't.
Yeah, and then what was it that you did under the bottom of the car, the middle?
Oh, the lower front center diffuser?
Yes.
The air vent, whatever. That was in the way, so I had to like push it up and in, so it allowed us to pull the bumper further over because
yeah.
That.
So the obviously we need to get the rest of the clips and the radiator air diversion panel back in, but this will give you guys an idea of. Here, close the hood, so you guys can kind of get a better idea. Give you guys an idea of how this front lip looks. Not too bad, not too shabby. I think overall, pretty nice.
I think it looks good, yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah.
At this height, Caesar's definitely gonna scrape, in my opinion. But you know,
going into it.
We
are done.
Think that you should get some air cups, Caesar, and then you'll be really ballin'. Agreed?
Agreed.
Yes.
I'm tired.
Anyways, yeah, that was a lot of time in the heat for us, but this front lip is on. It looks pretty awesome. We just got to get the bumper done. We have some side splitters coming, so stay tuned for that. But let us know what you guys thought of the front lip and the install and the video in the comments down below. And if you liked the video, please make sure to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one.
And we appreciate you.